Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy. Ready to copy IF our clearance to Castrop.
Airnaut 86 for Tango Heavy, Edinburgh ground. Expect runway 06, Tala 6 Delta departure. Squawk 6742.
Tala 6 Delta departure. Squawk 6742. Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
Airnaut 86 for Tango Heavy, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Roger that, Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
Blue Max 178, ramp 106 taxi via Charlie, Alpha, Foxtrot, Echo.
Ramp 106 taxi via Charlie, Alpha, Foxtrot, Echo, Blue Max 178.
Speedbird 9 Zulu, contact Edinburgh Tower 118.705.
Contact Tower 118.705, Speedbird 9 Zulu, bye-bye.
Broadsword 36 Papa, on our way to Leeds Bradford Airport.
Broadsword 36 Papa, Edinburgh ground. Expect runway 06, Tala 6 Delta departure. Squawk 2655.
Tala 6 Delta departure. Squawk 2655. Broadsword 36 Papa.
Broadsword 36 Papa, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Roger that, Broadsword 36 Papa.
Blue Max 870 uniform, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position, Blue Max 870 uniform.
Blue Max 870 uniform, contact Edinburgh Tower 118.705.
Contact Tower 118.705, Blue Max 870 uniform. Broadsword 36 Papa, at ramp 208 request pushback.
Broadsword 36 Papa, Edinburgh ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest.
Pushback and engine start approved, face northwest. Broadsword 36 Papa. Broadsword 36 Papa, request taxi.
Broadsword 36 Pupper, runway 06 taxi via Pupper, Alpha.
Runway 06 taxi via Papa, Alpha Broadsword 36 Papa.
Easy 302, ramp 105 taxi via Charlie, Alpha, Foxtrot, Echo.
Ramp 105 via Charlie, Alpha, Foxtrot, Echo, Easy 302.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Broadsword 36 Pupper. Contact Edinburgh Tower 118.705.
Over to Tower 118.705, Broadsword 36 Papa.
Aircraft be advised, information Victor now current. QNH10 for 0.
Locking gear.
Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy. Ramp 205. Request pushback and engine start.
Airnaut 86 for Tango Heavy. Edinburgh ground. Pushback approved. Face northwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest. Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will. Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a guide engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected.
Low
Bypass
2
pin
Hotel
removed.
Tango. Ramp 10 for taxi via Charlie.
Left is
Alpha,
clear,
Foxtrot,
right is clear.
Echo.
Ramp 104 via Charlie, Alpha, Foxtrot, Echo, Logan 82 Hotel Tango.
Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy. Ready to taxi to the active.
Airnaut 86 for Tango Heavy. Runway 06 taxi via Pupper. Alpha.
Alright, we'll taxi to runway 06 via Papa. Alpha, Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
Ramp 103 taxi via Charlie, Alpha, Foxtrot, Echo.
Ramp 103 via Charlie, Alpha, Foxtrot, Echo, Easy 3246.
Planet 86 for Tango Heavy. Contact Edinburgh Tower 118.705.
Contact Tower 118.705. Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
Edinburgh Tower, Air France 16 Foxtrot Lima, ILS runway 06.
Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy, holding short, runway 06.
Air France 16 Foxtrot Lima, Edinburgh Tower, wind 090 at 6 runway 06 cleared to land.
Runway 06 cleared to land, Air France 16 Foxtrot Lima.
Air France 16 Foxtrot Lima, exit right at Delta.
Exit right at Delta, Air France 16 Foxtrot Lima.
AirNet 86 for Tango Heavy, runway 06 line up and wait.
Runway 06, line up and wait. Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
Air France 16 Foxtrot Lima, monitor ground 121.755, bye-bye.
Ground 121.755, Air France 16 Foxtrot Lima.
AirNet 86 for Tango Heavy, Edinburgh Tower, wind 090 at 6 runway 06 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 06, cleared for takeoff. Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy. flight level 190, airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
Airnet 86 for Tango Heavy. Contact Scottish Control 119.875. Bye-bye.
Center on 119.875. Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy. Scottish Control, Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy. Through flight level 173 for flight level 190 direct TLA 13.
Airnet 86 for Tango Heavy. Scottish Control, good day. Radar contact. Climb to flight level 410.
Climb to flight level 410, Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
Scottish Control, speedbird 9278, descending via upper 1G, flight level 260.
Speedbird 9278, Scottish Control, identified. Easy 87 Romeo Tango. Contact Shannon Control 132.15. Bye-bye.
St. John 132.15, Easy 87 Romeo Tango.
Broadsword 36 Pupper, Scottish Control. Expect N with the Gasco transition. Runway 14. Broadsword 36 Pupper. Contact London Control 118.775.
Center on 118.775, Broadsword 36 Papa.
Speedbird 9278. Contact Glasgow approach 119.105.
Contact Glasgow approach 119.105, Speedbird 9278.
Easy 93 Bravo Juliet, turn right, heading 310, climb to flight level 270.
Turn right, heading tree 10, climb to flight level 270, easy 93 Bravo, Juliet.
Easy 93 Bravo Juliet. Contact London Control 118.775.
Center on 118.775, easy 93 Bravo, Juliet. Scottish Control, Speedbird 8 Quebec, descending via Info 1 Echo, flight level 252.
Speedbird 8 Quebec, Scottish Control, radar contact. Scandinavian 920 Heavy, contact Copenhagen Control 119 decimal for tree.
Contact Copenhagen Control 119 decimal 4 tree Scandinavian 920 Heavy. Scottish Control, Ryanair 5 Zulu Victor, flight level 370.
Ryanair 5 Zulu Victor, Scottish Control, radar contact. Enter Air 3904, contact Polaris Control 118.55.
Contact Polaris Control 118.55, enter 3904.
Speedbird 8 Quebec, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH10 for 0.
Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH1040, Speedbird 8 Quebec. Scottish Control, tops with 1561, descending via Impel 1 Echo, flight level 162.
Top Swiss 1561, Scottish Control, radar contact. Top Swiss 1561, leave Esto heading 325, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 06.
Leave Esto heading 325, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 06 tops, with 1561.
Speedbird 8 Quebec, leave Esto heading 325, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 06.
Leave Esto heading 325, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 06, Speedbird 8 Quebec.
Speedbird 8 Quebec, contact Edinburgh approach 121.205.
Contact Edinburgh approach 121.205, Speedbird 8 Quebec.
Top Swiss 1561, contact Edinburgh approach 121.205.
Contact Edinburgh, approach 121.205 tops, with 1561.
Scottish Control, Easy 15 Kilo Hotel, good day, flight level 380.
Easy 15 Kilo Hotel, Scottish Control, radar contact. Easy 90 Golf Foxtrot, turn right, heading 260, climb to flight level 190.
Turn right, heading 260, climb to flight level 190, Easy 90 Golf Foxtrot.
Ryanair 5 Zulu Victor, contact Copenhagen Control 119 for tree.
Contact Copenhagen Control 119.43 Ryanair 5 Zulu Victor. Have a good day.
Easy 90 Golf Foxtrot, contact London Control 118.775. Have a good day.
Contact London Control 118.775 Easy 90 Golf Foxtrot.
Speedbird 19 Mike, contact London Control 118.775, bye-bye.
Contact London Control 118.775, Speedbird 19 Mike.
Scottish Control, Speedbird 16 Echo, 4,500 feet.
Speedbird 16 Echo, Scottish Control, radar contact. Speedbird 16 Echo, descend to 2,000 feet.
Descend to 2,000 feet, Speedbird 16 Echo. Scottish Control, Easy 36 Romeo X-Ray, good day, through flight level 160 for flight level 190.
Easy 36 Romeo X-Ray, Scottish Control, good day, identified, climb to flight level 390.
Climb to flight level 390, Easy 36 Romeo X-Ray.
Finnair 22 November, contact Polaris Control 118.55.
Contact Polaris Control 118.55, Finnair 22 November.
Easy 36 Romeo X-Ray, contact London Control 118.775.
Center on 118.775, Easy 36 Romeo X-Ray, have a good day. Scottish Control tops with 60 Juliet Romeo. Good day, descending via X1 Echo, flight level 261.
Tops with 60 Juliet Romeo, Scottish Control, radar contact.
Scottish Control, speedbird 8 Foxtrot, descending via Info 1 Echo, flight level 251.
Speedbird 8 Foxtrot, Scottish Control, identified.
Scottish Control, Easy 3295, through flight level 160 for flight level 190 direct Equinox.
Easy 3295, Scottish Control, identified. Climb to flight level 390.
Climb to flight level 390, Easy 3295.
Speedbird 8 Foxtrot, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, Speedbird 8 Foxtrot.
Easy 3295, contact London Control 118.775.
Center on 118.775, Easy 3295.
United 760 Heavy, contact London Control 118.775.
Contact London Control 118.775 United 760 Heavy.
Easy 15 Kilo Hotel, Scottish Control, expect Act 1 Echo, runway 24.
Expect Act 1 Echo, runway 24, Easy 15 Kilo Hotel.
Scottish Control, Nordic 1640, flight level 3907.
Nordic 1640, Scottish Control, identified. Top Swiss 60 Juliet Romeo, contact Edinburgh approach 121.205.
Contact Edinburgh, approach 121.205 tops, with 60 Juliet Romeo.
Nordic 1640, Scottish Control, expect Perth 1 Golf with the Perth transition, runway 24.
Expect Perth 1 Golf with the Perth transition, runway 24, Nordic 1640.
Easy 15 Kilo Hotel, Act 1 Echo, runway 24. Report ready for descent.
Act 1 Echo, runway 24, ready for descent. Easy 15 Kilo Hotel.
Easy 15 Kilo Hotel, descend to flight level 260.
Descend to flight level 260, Easy 15 Kilo Hotel.
Spinnaker 62 November, Scottish Control, expect Tilney 1 Mike, runway 05 right.
Expect Tilney 1 Mike, runway 05 right, Spinnaker 62 November.
Scottish Control, Spinnaker 531, flight level 380.
Spinnaker 531, Scottish Control, radar contact.
Scottish Control, Spinnaker 38 Mike, flight level 350.
Spinnaker 38 Mike, Scottish Control, radar contact.
Scottish Control, Lufthansa 9 Charlie Hotel, good day, descending via Act 1 Echo, flight level 261.
Lufthansa 9 Charlie Hotel, Scottish Control, radar contact. Spinnaker 62 November, Tilney 1 Mike, runway 05 right. Report ready for descent.
Tilney 1 Mike, runway 05 right, ready for descent. Spinnaker 62 November.
Spinnaker 62 November, descend to flight level 250.
Descend to flight level 250, Spinnaker 62 November.
Spinnaker 38 Mike, contact Copenhagen Control 119 decimal for tree.
Contact Copenhagen Control 119 decimal 43, Spinnaker 38 Mike.
Nordic 1640, Perth 1 Golf with the Perth transition, runway 24. Report ready for descent.
Perth 1 Golf with the Perth transition, runway 24, ready for descent, Nordic 1640.
Nordic 1640, descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1040.
Descend to 3,000 feet, Nordic 1640.
Spinnaker 531, contact London Control 118 decimal for 75.
Contact London Control 118 decimal 475, Spinnaker 531. Scottish Control, Nordic 15 Uniform, good day, flight level 390.
Nordic 15 Uniform, Scottish Control, identified. N at 86 for Tango Heavy. Contact Copenhagen Control 119 for tree.
Center on 119.43, airnaut 864 Tango Heavy. Copenhagen Control, airnaut 864 Tango Heavy. Good day. Flight level 410.
N864 Tango Heavy, Copenhagen Control, radar contact. Scandinavian 9 at 20 Heavy, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH1040.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH1040, Scandinavian 9 or 20 Heavy.
Scandinavian 9 at 20 Heavy, contact Copenhagen approach 119.805.
Contact Copenhagen approach 119.805, Scandinavian 9 or 20 Heavy.
Scandinavian 8 at 8 Heavy, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH1040.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH1040, Scandinavian 8 at 8 Heavy.
Lufthansa 874, contact Polaris Control 118.55.
Center on 118.55, Lufthansa 874. Have a good day.
Copenhagen Control, KLM 51 Zulu, flight level 380.
KLM 51 Zulu, Copenhagen Control, radar contact. Ryanair 95, test before Alpha, runway 0 for left. Report ready for descent.
Test before Alpha, runway 0 for left, ready for descent. Ryanair 95.
Ryanair 95, descend to flight level 130.
Descent to flight level 130, Ryanair 95.
Scandinavian 8 at 8 Heavy, contact Copenhagen approach 119.805.
Contact Copenhagen approach 119.805, Scandinavian 8 at 8 Heavy.
Lufthansa 3 Romeo Kilo, contact Copenhagen approach 119.805.
Contact Copenhagen approach 119.805, Lufthansa 3 Romeo Kilo. Copenhagen Control, Easy 8847, flight level 350.
Easy 8847, Copenhagen Control, radar contact.
Copenhagen Control, Lufthansa 3 Tango November, flight level 307.
Lufthansa 3 Tango November, Copenhagen Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, Lufthansa 3 Tango November.
Copenhagen Control, Oscar Echo Uniform Delta Romeo. Good day, flight level 109er.
Ryanair 95, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1040.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1040, Ryanair 95.
Oscar Echo Uniform Delta Romeo, Copenhagen Control, radar contact. Lufthansa 3 Foxtrot Lima, contact Sweden Control 118.0, bye-bye.
Contact Sweden Control 118.0 Lufthansa 3 Foxtrot Lima.
Ryanair 95, contact Copenhagen approach 119.805.
Contact Copenhagen approach 119.805 Ryanair 95.
NH 64 Tango Heavy, Copenhagen Control, expect test before Alpha, runway 0 for left.
Expect test before Alpha, runway 04 left, airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
Copenhagen Control, Scandinavian 804, good day, flight level 390.
Scandinavian 804, Copenhagen Control, radar contact.
Copenhagen Control, Easy 89 November Juliet, sending via Tableau 4 Alpha, flight level 243.
Easy 89 November Juliet, Copenhagen Control, radar contact. Indicate 64 Tango Heavy, test before Alpha, runway 0 for left. Report ready for descent.
Test before Alpha, runway 04 left. Call when ready, Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
KLM 51 Zulu, contact Polaris Control 118.55.
Center on 118.55 KLM 51 Zulu, bye-bye.
Indicate 64 Tango Heavy, descend to flight level 130.
Descend to flight level 130, Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
Easy 8847, contact Polaris Control 118.55.
Contact Polaris Control 118.55, Easy 8847, bye-bye.
KLM 70 Golf, contact Bremen radar 125.1, bye-bye.
Center on 125.1 KLM 70 Golf. Copenhagen Control, fraction 659 Hotel, flight level 336.
Fraction 659 Hotel, Copenhagen Control, radar contact. Finnair 1575, contact Bremen radar 125.1.
Contact Bremen radar 125.1, Finnair 1575. Copenhagen Control, Revol 2987, flight level 170.
Revol 2987, Copenhagen Control, radar contact. Easy 89 November Juliet, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH1040.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH1040, Easy 89 November Juliet.
Lufthansa 3 Tango November. Contact Bremen radar 119.825. Bye-bye.
Center on 119.825, Lufthansa 3 Tango November. Bye-bye.
Scandinavian 804. Contact Polaris Control 118.55.
Contact Polaris Control 118.55, Scandinavian 804.
Spinnaker 38 Mike. Contact Sweden Control 118.0.
Center on 118.0, Spinnaker 38 Mike.
Spinnaker 1610. Contact Copenhagen approach 119.805.
Contact Copenhagen approach 119.805, Spinnaker 1610.
Fraction 060 Lima. Contact Scottish Control 119.875. Have a good day.
Contact Scottish Control 119.875, fraction 060 Lima. Bye-bye.
Fraction Tango Whiskey, turn right, heading 355, climb to flight level 370.
Turn right, heading 355, climb to flight level 370, fraction Tango Whiskey.
Easy 89 November Juliet. Contact Copenhagen approach 119.805.
Contact Copenhagen approach 119.805, Easy 89 November Juliet.
Fraction 659 Hotel. Contact Bremen radar 125.1.
Contact Bremen radar 125.1, fraction 659 Hotel.
Bennett 864 Tango Heavy, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH1040.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH1040, Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
Finnair 46 Papa, contact Sweden Control 118.0.
Center on 118.0, Finnair 46 Papa. Have a good day.
Bennett 864 Tango Heavy, contact Copenhagen approach 119.805.
Contact Copenhagen approach 119.805, Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy. Copenhagen approach, Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy. Flight level 096 with the numbers.
Bennett 86 for Tango Heavy Copenhagen approach. Good day. QNH1040. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 0 for left.
QNH1040. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 04 left. Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey. Descend to 5,000 feet. QNH1040.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH1040, Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey.
Easy 89 November Juliet, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet, Easy 89 November Juliet.
Spinnaker 1610, turn left, heading 150, descend to 3,000 feet.
Turn left, heading 150, descend to 3,000 feet, Spinnaker 1610.
Spinnaker 1610, 3 miles from CH710, turn left, heading 075, maintain 2,500 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 0 for left.
Turn left, heading 075, 2,500 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 0 for left, Spinnaker 1610.
Easy 89 November Juliet, turn left, heading 150, descend to 3,000 feet.
Turn left, heading 150, descend to 3,000 feet, Easy 89 November Juliet.
Wizz Air 75, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH1040.
Descend to 5,000 feet,
QNH1040 Wizard 75.
Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet, Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey.
N at 86 for Tango Heavy, leave CH727 heading 215, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 0 full left.
Leave CH727 heading 215. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 04 left. Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
N at 86 for Tango Heavy, turn right, heading 205, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 205. Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey, lead Dopam heading 310, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 0 full left.
Leave Dopam heading 310, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 04 left, Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey.
Spinnaker 1610, contact Carstrup Tower 118.58.
Contact Tower 118.58, Spinnaker 1610.
Easy 89 November Juliet, 2 miles from CH710, turn left, heading 050, maintain 2,500 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS runway 0 full left.
Turn left, heading 050, 2,500 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 04 left, Easy 89 November Juliet.
Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey, for miles from CH710, turn right, heading 010, maintain 2,500 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS runway 0 full left.
Turn right, heading 010, 2,500 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 04 left, Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey.
N at 86 for Tango Heavy, turn left, heading 150, descend to 3,000 feet.
Turn left, heading 150, descend to 3,000 feet, Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
Wizz Air 75, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet, Wizz Air 75.
Easy 89 November Juliet, contact Carstrup Tower 118.58, bye-bye.
Over to Tower 118.58, Easy 89 November Juliet, have a good day.
N at 86 for Tango Heavy, for miles from CH710, turn left, heading 065, maintain 2,500 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS runway 0 full left.
Turn left, heading 065, 2,500 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 04 left, Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
Wizz Air 75, lead Dopam heading 310, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 0 full left.
Lead Dopam heading 310, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 04 left, Wizz Air 75.
Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey, contact Carstrup Tower 118.58, have a good day.
Over to Tower 118.58, Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey, bye-bye.
Wizz Air 75, 5 miles from CH710, turn right, heading 005, maintain 2,500 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS runway 0 full left.
Turn right, heading 005, 2,500 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 04 left, Wizz Air 75.
$2,500.
N at 86 for Tango Heavy. Contact Carstrup Tower 118.58. Have a good day.
Over to Tower 118.58, Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy. Castrop Tower, Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy. ILS runway 04 left.
Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy, Castrop Tower, continue.
Wilco, Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey, go around. Fly runway center line, maintain 2,500 feet.
On the go, fly runway center lane, maintain 2,500 feet, Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey.
Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey, contact Copenhagen approach 119.805, speak soon.
Contact Copenhagen approach 119.805, Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey.
Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy, wind 045 at Niner, runway 04 left cleared to land.
Runway 04 left cleared to land. Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
Castrop Tower, Wizz Air 75, ILS runway 04 left.
Wizz Air 75, Castrop Tower, continue.
Roger, Wizz Air 75.
$1,000. $500. $400. $300. Approaching minimums. Minimums. $100. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy, exit left at Alpha 5.
Exit left at Alpha 5, Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.
Wizz Air 75, go around. Fly runway center line, maintain 2,500 feet.
On the go, fly runway center lane, maintain 2,500 feet, Wizz Air 75.
Wizz Air 75, contact Copenhagen approach 119.805, talk to you in a minute.
Contact Copenhagen approach 119.805, Wizz Air 75.
Airnet 864 Tango Heavy, contact ground 121.73, have a good day.
Ground 121.73, Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy. Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy, request taxi to company cargo ramp.
Easy 89 November Juliet, cross runway 12 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Charlie, Alpha, Zulu, Mike.
Cross runway 12 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Charlie, Alpha, Zulu, Mike. Easy 89 November Juliet.
Airnet 864 Tango Heavy, ramp Charlie 39 taxi via Alpha 5 Alpha. Hold short runway 12.
Ramp Charlie 39er via Alpha 5 Alpha. Hold short runway 12, Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy. Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy, holding short 12.
Airnet 864 Tango Heavy, cross runway 12 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Alpha, Foxtrot, Quebec, Yankee, Romeo.
Cross runway 12 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Alpha, Foxtrot, Quebec, Yankee, Romeo, Airnaut 864 Tango Heavy.